Dan Wootton has issued a grovelling apology following his response to Laurence Fox's vile rant on GB News. The former actor launched into a totally unacceptable tirade targeting journalist Ava Evans during an episode of Dan Wootton Tonight on Tuesday, asking the host, "Who'd want to shag that?" Speaking to GB News host Dan, Laurence said, "Show me a single self-respecting man that would like to climb into bed with that woman ever, who wasn't an incel. We need powerful, strong amazing women who make great points for themselves. We don't need these sort of feminist 4.0. They're pathetic and embarrassing. Who'd want to shag that?" As both Laurence and Dan laughed, the former actor added, "Sorry, it's true though." Dan remarked, "I'm just going to provide a touch of balance from her because she did actually respond to this earlier today, saying that she regretted her comments, but she didn't apologize. So there you go. And she's a very beautiful woman, Laurence, very beautiful." The clip went viral on X, formerly known as Twitter, as Ava shared it with the caption, "Laurence Fox just did a whole speech on GB News on why men apparently won't shag me?" Dan has since issued an apology on the social media platform admitting his reaction was unacceptable after viewers noted he appeared to be smirking. He said, "I want to reiterate my regret over last night's exchange with Laurence on GB News. Having looked at the footage, I can see how inappropriate my reaction to his totally unacceptable remarks appears to be and want to be clear that I was in no way amused by the comments. I reacted as I did out of shock and surprise in an off-guard moment while working out how to respond," as he continued to speak by searching for tweets at Ava Santina had sent earlier in the day while having them read out in my ear at the same time. However, I should have intervened immediately to challenge offensive and misogynistic remarks. I apologize unreservedly for what was a very unfortunate lapse in judgment on my part under the intense pressure of a bizarre exchange. I know I should have done better. I'm devastated that I let down the team and our supportive GBN family. We seek to tackle the issue and not the person, which I intend to stress again on air tonight." The broadcaster also sent a public message to Ava on X, where he said, "I think you're brilliant. I apologize for what was said during the course of my show and should have done this immediately on air. This is not what our channel is about." The discussion on the news channel came after the political correspondent for online news site Joe appeared on BBC's Politics Live on Monday. After Ava's appearance, she said, "I was a little rash on my anti-Minister for Men comments, which I do regret, and am actually very interested in a brief for a minister on young men's mental health." GB News have also issued a statement, which said, "Comments made tonight on GB News by Laurence Fox were totally unacceptable. What he said does not reflect our values and we apologize unreservedly for the comments and the offense they have caused. We have launched an investigation and will be apologizing to the individual involved." Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.